What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great. Hope you're all staying safe in these hard markets. And welcome to your middle of the day market update for today, the 24th of June. All right. There's enough to talk about. We'll talk about the news we got today of Mt. Gox, but also just in general news you need to know. And then we'll talk about the market. All right. So we'll talk about Bitcoin, what to expect from Bitcoin. Will we stay bullish, or can we get some sort of a squeeze? So some sort of a bounce. And then apart from that, we will talk about cryptos that I think look interesting today. Now, I do want to say before we start with all of that, like in my opinion, nothing looks interesting. The market is very correlated right now, so sure, there are some cryptos that look a little bit better. A coin like Phantom or a coin like Lido DAO are reacting a little bit more positively to these market circumstances than Bitcoin, for example. But they still all look bearish. And unless Bitcoin puts in some sort of a local bottom, which is definitely possible. I mean, right now, as you can see, we are at a significant support level at 60,000. So that is possible, but Bitcoin does have to do that. And we need to get some confirmation. Otherwise, I will simply not trade anything. Or maybe even stay in some shorts on cryptos that bounce hard at this moment. So the major news we need to talk about later on this week, and I've told you that countless times already, but on Thursday and Friday we have some economic news which probably will matter, especially Friday. We have some sort of an inflation rate number. But the main news right now is Mt. Gox to begin repayments in July. So if you don't know, Mt. Gox was an exchange that was hacked, and right now a lot of the Bitcoin that was hacked and Bitcoin Cash that was hacked will be returned to the investors, or at least the customers of Mt. Gox. And that's in total, I think, I'm not sure how much they have in total. Like you can see right here that it's it kind of changed, right? So I'm not sure how much they retrieved, but in total it was 15 billion. Which is a huge amount, right? Especially with the volume we see right now. So that matters. Now, there's two ways this can matter, and that's first of all that this is some sort of a sell the rumor, buy the news effect. So that July actually marks the bottom, and that we can turn bullish from there, which I have seen in the past, all right, where you have this big bearish news, but that once it actually hits, it actually turns into a catalyst to turn bullish again. And then apart from that, it could also be that this was just a regular sell-off and that we will still see a continued sell-off with those Mt. Gox repayments. And that is something we simply have to wait for. All right. Right now, if you look at the market structure for Bitcoin, I would actually say, like, if you look at the RSI on the 4-hour time frame, for example, for Bitcoin, that's actually super low. And the last time it was this low, we got a very nice bounce. I'm not sure when that exactly was. Like the last time it got towards 20 was the 23rd of January. That was the bottom. All right. From there, we started to be bullish again. And then it has never really touched that again afterwards. So that, I would say, is a relatively positive sign. We're also getting quite a lot of long liquidations here. So liquidations are also a sign of a bottom. So we are getting some indications of this being the bottom, and it would also line up with the technicals. All right, if you look at the technicals, the structure right now is a consolidation between the top right here at 72,000 and the bottom here at 60,000. We hit that too. But the thing is that unless we get some sort of confirmation of this being the bottom, it is not the bottom, and it still most likely will drop down lower. So that's also what I expect at this moment. Unless we see some sort of recovery, some sort of a bullish reclaim, the most likely direction is still down. All right. So in this case, that means a continuation into 60 and potentially 58, 57 afterwards. Now, what we are waiting for and what would be ideal, and which is also possible due to what I told you about the sell the rumor, buy the news effect, but also with what we're seeing, a lot of shorts being opened, creating the possibility for a short squeeze, and the other bottom indicators, it is possible that we actually flip bullish here. But what I need is confirmation. And I would say to really confirm that this is a bottom and we can get some bullish momentum, I think we need to break above this level, between 63 and 62,000. So right now, honestly, we're just waiting for either 60,000 to break, which would be a sign of bearish continuation, or this level to break up here, and that would mean that this is at least a local bottom, and we can get some bullish momentum up to 65 and 66,000. So that's what we're waiting for, especially if we get the bullish breakout. I think some cryptos will do well. The main cryptos I'm keeping my eye on right now are Ethereum Beta and AI. All right, so with AI, if you look at some cryptos like Fetch is not doing great right now, but was showing some momentum earlier. Render showed some potential here. Near, I would say, was still relatively strong earlier this morning and is also still holding on relatively well. And then you look at certain Ethereum Beta like SSV is holding on, Pendle is holding on, Lido DAO is holding on, and I think those are the main ones to focus on. Some meme coins, like some random coins here and there, are also relatively strong, but those are the main coins to focus on for now. If anything happens regarding those coins, I will let you know, but for now, this is what I think you need to know. So thank you for watching, take care, I'll see you all in my next videos, and bye.